Merry Christmas and happy holidays to everybody. Hope you guys had a great time, spending time with family and friends and many gifts. And we got a gift. We got a gift from Bandai Namco and JC Staff. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. One Punch Man Season 3 is getting a Core 2. And as usual, that's right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Yep. What do you guys think about it? There used to be times where we would beg for times like this, right? Of when is One Punch Man anime gonna come back? When are we gonna get the anime adaptation? But now we have shit like this. Not this. Where is it? Where's that meme I saw? There was that one post that I thought was really funny. Not this one, not this one. Hold up. Give me 1 second. There was like a post that said like One Punch Man threatens to release a new season. And you know what? I think a lot of people, sorry, I can't find her right now, but it's actually kind of crazy. And before you like jump to like conclusions or whatever, you need to realize stuff like this isn't based off of like performance of this season, because everybody knows how garbage this is. I mean, you guys know about this anime, right? Debate Season 2, which is gonna be coming in hot. With Spring 2025, along with ReZero and Tensura and potentially Mushoku Tensei. It didn't get a Season 2 because Season 1 did well, right? Anytime that I notice, like for example, Solo Leveling Season 1 as well. By the time that we finish Season 1, boom, what happens? Season 2 announcement. So from the beginning, this was their plan, right? Before all these episodes even aired, from the beginning, they were already prepared to launch that. And it boggles my mind of, are they capable? Are they genuinely capable of doing this? We're going to read through some of these tweets and just kind of get the state of affairs for what's going on right now. And apparently we also have a potential like release date. Not a release date, but like a release year. One Punch Man in Season 3 is getting a Core 2. Thank you, Bandai Namco. That's right, thank you. Nicholas boycott Bandai Namco Light watching every episode of One Punch Man Season 3, aiding its viewership. Remember, viewership does not matter. What matters is the merch sales and potentially manga sales. And remember how Evakoi gave us this insight that it doesn't matter because how well the manga is already doing. And then with this lackluster merch sales, why would they bother just putting in that much like investment into the project? That's why Bandai Namco is just kind of barely getting by, putting the minimum effort while getting carried by the One Punch Man brand name. I think that's what's going on right now. Thank you, Bandai Namco and JC Staff. Ooh, Chibi and Nick, which means more One Punch Man drama. Exactly. We're going to be farming this shit. Nicholas having wet dreams right now. We're going to be checking out his reaction later on too. Apparently bro's going to be cosplaying as Kim Jong-un pretty soon. So cringe. Overused. This guy is genuinely the most like, I got to show you this guy, bro. We've seen this guy multiple times. Remember this guy? He has over 1,000 posts and an account created literally just to hate on One Punch Man at the beginning of the season. And bro can only get 23 followers after that too. That is sad. You got to look at this shit, bro. Every single reply, like he's there in every single notifications on. This is the most like dedicated, even with Ellen Historian too, the most dedicated fan of One Punch Man ever. It's actually like impressive how much he's hustling out there. It's so over. Please let them have time to cook. This time, they might actually have time to cook, and we're going to cover that pretty soon. I don't care if it gets a Core 2, if they have better animation this time around. God exists. Why? Because this exists. I'm saying it will be better in Season 3 Part 1 for sure, but that is like a very low bar, right? The fact that like, oh my god, it's going to be better in Season 3 Part 1, that's not really like a crazy, accomplishment. I would hope that it would be. We know it'll be peak this time. No, I don't know about that, bro. There was a tweet I made. Hold up. I've been making a lot of tweets recently though. Holy shit, I've been fucking popping off. There was one tweet under Senshi that I thought was kind of funny. Senshi came in with some responses. Where was this? That's right. If this shit airs in 2026, I'm gonna lose it. And what did I say? Winter 2026, no split core. Could you imagine? Now, in terms of content for me and Nicholas Light and other people that eat up the drama views, right? That would be the best thing to ever happen. it's gonna be even fucking worse, even more rushed. God damn, the nuclear outfall from this will be juicy. But I'm willing to wait. Give it a year. Give it 2 years. Fuck, wait 6 years if you need. At least you bring in quality, then I'm willing to wait. But I don't think it's gonna be winter 2026. Just some of the other posts that's going on, some of the events that's going to be happening, for part 2. I'm really excited for Darkshine versus Garo the most. That is probably my most excited fight. One Punch Man Season 3, Core 2. One Punch Man fans thinking Season 3 is finally ending. Season 3, Part 2. One Punch Man ends tomorrow. Yeah. Apparently the finale is going to be actually really good too. Oh, this is some crazy code. Season 3 episode 12 will be the best animation episode of the whole season. Seems like the same like Blue Lock episode. You guys think we're gonna get a Blue Lock finale tomorrow? What do you guys think? Based off of this art, I don't know. Like, I hope that it's gonna be on the quality of like episode 8 or 9, right? The Child Emperor episode, the Flashy Flash episode, even the previous episode with like quality of Prisoner, Atomic Samurai, right? Zombie Man, he didn't get done. At least Homo's Emperor was kind of cool for a bit, right? One Punch Man Season 3 was truly the anime of the year. It was. We got baited so fucking hard. Man, this art of Orochi looks so fucking good. I'm pretty sure this is from the opening or something, right? These are some cherry-picked ass, scenes over here. Tatsumaki looking nice as well. Anything else? One Punch Man Season 3 looking to part 2. People are, oh my god, Miyamura coming in, bro. Thankfully, One Punch Man Season 3 isn't being animated by MAPPA. It's by JC Staff. What did Miyamura mean by this, bro? The most notorious JJK leaker of all time, right? This guy, it's crazy, bro, has this many followers. What did he mean by this? Is he trolling? Trolling as in like, oh, thank God, JC Staff is the GOAT. They're gonna fucking deliver, bro. MAPPA? Nah, they're washed. Peak incoming. That's the Aoki cut, I think. This is right over here. We're so cooked. They're fumbling this. Oh, this is from 2024. Oh my god, this is an old tweet. I thought this guy, no, oh, sorry. I thought Miyamura was like memeing like right now. Sorry. I'm like, what are they looking at? This is a coping ass thread. Oh, they don't know. They don't fucking know. Oh my goodness, never mind. This is the original post from Donut. I think that the art looks fantastic though, right? I mean, the art always looks fantastic, so what a Blue Lock. But like, the poster genuinely looks really hype, right? I think it does. Core 2, Season 4, depends on how officials word it. It ain't WoW for a while, so don't worry for now. Now, wonder how many episodes it's gonna have. Will it be a 12 episode part? Or will it be, if it's called Core 2, I don't think it's gonna be like more than 12, right? I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen like a Core 1, Core 2, where Core 1 was only 12 and Core 2 turns out 24. That doesn't really make sense. If they rebrand and call it like Season 4 One Punch Man, I could see like 24 plus. And that would really be interesting because of the future content that's going to be covered. I don't know where it's going to lead up to. Obviously, tomorrow, we're going to be ending with Saitama versus Orochi, as well as Tatsumaki versus Gyoro. But the fights after that, that's where it gets really exciting, for me at least. Darkshine versus Garo again is the fight that I'm really looking forward to. Nah, bro, please tell me this is rage bait. Never in my life did I think I could read a One Punch Man Season 4 announcement post and have zero excitement. I'm excited, I'm just like worried, right? I think a lot of people are excited and they're kind of shocked of like, how the fuck did this project get greenlit for second core, despite all of the, just bullshit that's been going on, and it kind of shows how messed up things are behind the scenes. Maybe they will lock in for part 2. You never know. Nah, I'm done. They need Mappa or Ufotable because this last season was meh. No, they honestly don't. They need time is what they need. But I would honestly be open for like a different studio too. Like, I think it would be cool if JC Staff could like redeem themselves. If Shinpei Nagai remains as the director for Season 3, and with enough time, they actually deliver content that is undeniable by the haters, right? That will be quite the narrative to be set. What happened in Core 1, the tragedy, everybody discrediting Nagai as like this hentai animator who sucks, right? And all these, animators at JC Staff, they're just bums, right? They all deserve to get fired is the talking points that we hear online. But I don't think that's the case. I think that it is, we've seen how they can deliver when the time was given. Obviously, time as in they're managing the limited resources and focusing more onto episodes such as 8, 9, as well as 11 recently, right? While sacrificing episodes like 10 and the other ones, right? First time in anime history I'm genuinely disgusted by Core 2 announcement. The suffering continues. The speed meme over here. That's right, that's right. Bully the animators so that nobody wants to work on this. That's the only way to save season 4. Julian273645, do you really believe this? Do you really believe this, Baldy? It's, first of all, it's funny. It's fun to like actually think that like bullying people on Twitter is actually gonna lead to something happening. I don't think so. Japan does not give a fuck about random tweets online from mentally ill children, right? That's not gonna do anything. There's corporate contracts and deliverables to uphold. There are products on the line and, you know, just paychecks to be held out. That's why I think that Eva Koy also mentioned how, you know, they were kind of locked into this project and it wasn't really, cancellation wasn't really, you know, on the line. There's some of the speculation happening. But if this is a genuine impression that this guy's getting, then we have to go with the Tectone tweet, right? And where's that Tectone tweet? Wait a minute, I can just go to my page because I've been tweeting out my fucking ass, right? Where is this shit? I've been just popping the fuck off, bro. Where we'll make a separate video for this, right? But you know, you have to really wonder, right? You have to really wonder, does this retard really believe in this because they, you know, hear stuff like this, you know, and that like if we made more noise, then do they genuinely believe this? I don't know, because every day, right, online, especially on Twitter, it's a game of, are they pretending to be retarded or are they actually retarded? What are some other ones over here? This is from the quote retweets of Donut's post. I may have finally gotten what I wished for, but I'm not the slightest bit excited. It's like, yes, but at what cost? I think this might be the first time in history where everyone collectively gets disappointed over a continuation for an anime. And I think that the disappointment may lead to a better outcome because people's expectations will be so low that if they have ample time, then maybe they can actually deliver. Another 3 months of toxic discourse. Oh, yes. And this is the thing, right? Content creators are going to be incentivized to negatively engage no matter what on Twitter, right? Of course, Nicholas Light's going to be there capitalizing on that. And there's nothing you can do, right? You can cry and try to bully him and say mean things. He's not going away. He's going to eat that shit up and, you know, grow more and more. So it's, again, best to just kind of embrace the chaos, right? Do a little bit of what I'm doing. My entire like concept on Twitter right now is literally being the most exaggerated caricature of the types of retards that could be emboldened by the talking points from, let's say, Tectone from this tweet or Nicholas Light. I think it's way more fun to just meme around and fuck around than take shit seriously and start arguing in good faith on Twitter. On YouTube side, of course, I'll be giving you a different, you know, different perspective of where I approach this more logically. But on Twitter, the goal right now is to just pop the fuck off and see what kind of outrage that we can farm. So either embrace the chaos or just disengage. Block them, move on. Don't let them be shown on your feed. Just go touch some grass. 2025, Core 2 announced. 2027, Core 2 delayed. 2028, Core 2 studio changed to Mappa. Core 2 canceled. 2030, Season 3 reimagined Mappa. Bandai, oh, this is one. Bandai Namco threatens to release new part of One Punch Man Season 3. What else is there? Oh yeah, this is Sugoi Light. Now, I don't know where Sugoi Light is getting this information from. Do you guys know how credible this guy is? I don't know, maybe he's got a lot of followers, but bro is saying 2027 broadcasting, and that, sweetie, we just uploaded this reaction on YouTube for season 2 content. Dude, that episode was actually really good. But like, if that is the case, 2027, let's say fall 2027, that's a lot of time to cook, right? Could you imagine a situation where One Punch Man gets enough time, and I would be fine with fall 2027, right? Delay it as long as possible. Basically, give it another year. Even give it 2 years, basically, right? Would that be enough time? Would they use that time to actually produce the anime? Right? Is this so again, right? The whole 6-year gap and them planning, right? And now add that context here. It's different, right? We can assume that the time that's invested will be used rather than them fucking around trying to find the, you know, head count for the team, right? Yeah, confirmed it's a thing, but the schedule might be better in part one. And that's great news. That's honestly great news. A lot of people don't want to ever just rally off of the good news, though. They just want to keep dooming, right? I haven't heard anything regarding the sequels greenlit for One Punch Man at the moment. Pardon me, I cannot answer. All right. And that's pretty much it. What do you guys think? I think that this is a shit show. But I think that the shit show is so much full of controversy and drama that there's so much fun content to come out of it. Of course, for me, it doesn't really matter if One Punch Man, you know, gets the treatment. It like, basically what I'm trying to say is, as a content creator, I'm very aware that like, if it doesn't do well, it might be even better for me. That's why Nicholas Light's probably really happy about this, right? I'm sure he cares about One Punch Man. I'm sure that we would want it to be better. But like a disaster happening again and to farm off the negative engagement again, we eat that shit up. But personally, I think that there are other ways to farm videos, right? We don't need to keep doing this. And hopefully that it's going to have some sort of timeline of like 2027 fall, latest possible. And it would be cool if Shinpai Nagai and the JC staff, you know, production line that was working on part one or working on this to actually deliver. I trust them. I've seen what they can do, right? I think that if they had ample time, I think the consistency will be there and the peaks of part two will be higher than what we saw, which definitely should happen. If it were to, but I'm also like not opposed to like a completely different team, a different studio, different team, different director. I think will be really cool too, but I don't think that's really on the line right now. So right now we have to really hope, because if they fuck up, if they delay, if they have 2027 broadcasting right now, there is no excuse. You have now been given ample time. I think it's enough time, right? I think that from now to 2027, it's reasonable to say like this is enough time. And if they still don't deliver, then that is really fucking embarrassing. That is extremely disappointing. Maybe there's gonna be other context of drama, you know, during the production of part two that will, I don't know, shine further light of why it could have failed. But man, they cannot fuck this one up.